if I need to do some French New Wave jump cuts to make us seem cool, I'll do it. I don't care. Cut.
So we'll keep it supernatural, like we're hanging out all the time, right?
Yeah.
And like every time I go to your house, I'm like, hey, Lindsay, it's me, Casey Buccini, cinematographer and actor in 2011's Audience Award winner for Chicago Underground Film Festival, Video Diary of a Lost Girl.
2012.
That's one memory. It's not an anecdote memory, but I have a distinct memory of seeing that every time I'm at your house and I see that in your room.
Chair, yeah.
I can still see it on this circular table that's at the Siskel in the lobby area that I see every time I'm there, because it was that was set up right in front of where like the Audience Award signatures were that trophy. So that's what I think of. I think of walking out and into that. And the other anecdote is fine. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. You're gonna have to edit.
No, yeah. Let's lead back into this not linear intro. So yes, this is Casey Puccini right here, who is the director of photography of Video Diary of a Lost Girl, and also plays Michael in the movie. Yes, boss and best friend of the main character, Louise. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. And I am Lindsay Denneberg. I am the director and co-writer. The other co-writer is Chris Shields, who's also the male lead in Video Diary. But I figure since Casey I keep doing this, but you're actually over on this side. So they said a short video, and then this could end up like 3 hours long. So
what do you remember the first night? Who was there at the premiere screening?
I remember, I think a lot of the co-stars, Erica and Monica, and dressed up. We dressed up a little bit, like we were the characters, and particularly, I don't know if you were there that night. I also had a surprise from my friends, Bruno and Natasha came into town. So middle school friends coming to see, my first real big screening at the Gene Siskel was a big deal.
That's right, so, yeah.
I remember I lived at this place called The Hive. It was like an artist's warehouse. Crazy thing, but I remember my friends and roommates also being involved in the movie, just kind of being really freaked out before the screening, because I'm sure I think I've seen you experience this. You get that postpartum depression when everything's done. Yeah. I was experiencing that the first night. I was just like, I'm surrounded by my friends. I feel like I'm dying, like the hour before of just waiting and getting ready, because we were pre-gaming and everything, getting ready for the screening, getting on the train, getting all dressed up. I'm just like, the past 3 years of my life, maybe 5, depending on when this really started.
Right.
Or starting, I don't know. But yeah, it felt weird. So
well, it was definitely starting. That was the first in a pretty substantial film festival run. So that's also a nice, was that the first festival it showed at?
Yep. Yeah, because I was part of it, making it the world premiere at Cup.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. So
and that was to get into a bunch of other festivals. Luckily with waiver fees, because I'm too poor to pay for any of that shit, honestly. So, but the second night I definitely had more fun, because like the hard part was over. I think you were there the second night,
Yeah. It was a pretty chill environment. I remember it being a nice showing, a pretty good turnout for second night.
Was there free food? The awards, when they announced all the awards, they didn't have the audience award announced.
That's right.
So I didn't get anything, and I was just like, well, I'm humble, whatever.
I remember having this like feeling or premonition that I would see that again, and every time I go to your fucking house.
Well, you're psychic?
I don't know.
That's the next movie.
I remember that. Or I blended this all together after seeing that so many times for so many years.
No, yeah, memory's weird. So.
Mixed with marijuana.
Yeah.
Did you get really drunk?
It sounds like that could have happened, but I don't think so.
Just a normal. But I
wouldn't remember that. So.
I understand what you mean, though, of like when it's your first screening of something to an audience, and instead of like everyone thinks you're having a great night, but you're like, oh God.
Yeah, and every other filmmaker I've talked to who has gone through that definitely feels that there's, and the actors go through it too. So, but
no, it only feels good when it's like all over, and
how many cigarettes I smoke while the movie is going on. Like that's what you and I have done during a lot of screenings, and I've done.
But see, I remember
going out and smoking during the screening. So
that's true, but I remember I sat through the screening I was at Video Diary because it was that good.
Oh, thank you.
The whole thing. Did you watch it the first night, or did you go out and smoke?
Oh, no, yeah, I watched it first night. I don't think I started, slipping out until I started getting actually bored with the movie. I'm like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Right. I think I stuck around for the awards, but you didn't get anything then, so maybe
No,
I did.
yeah, I only got the award through email, which unfortunately did feel a little anticlimactic, but it was also
I know, like,
where I had to tell myself, like, you'll get an award next time, Lindsay, and
Right.
then all of a sudden, like, bam, you get it. I'm like, oh.
I mean, there's so much we can talk about.
I'm like, it's bad for the ego. I'll tell you that
Right.
much. The film festivals bring out all my neuroses, so.
Right. And you know what? You could tell them to play this underneath, and it will be a non-sync commentary track.
Yes, and then at the same time, you need to sync up, what is it, The Wall or Pink Floyd or whatever it is. So.
No, for this movie, it would be like, what would be? It would be like,
Leonard Cohen.
no, what about, Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill.
Ironic that you say that because I was listening to that in the shower.
Yes! That is Video Diary of a Lost Girl, and that is Cuff 2012. Come see Killer Makeover.
So, and also I'm just going to put this in there. I'm trying to see if I could put What's Inside Pandora's Talk Box at the end of Video Diary.
Ooh, yeah.
Which also, it's the spin-off sequel to Video Diary of a Lost Girl. It takes place in the video store that Louise works at, but
That's right.
it focuses on Michael's family a bit more. And we are brother and sister, so.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
I should say this whole time I've been, like, manipulating, soft tack stuff, whatever this stuff is called.
Teacher crack?
What's that?
Teacher crack?
Is that what that's called? Teacher crack?
No, I'm just trying to make something trend, so.
Okay, yeah, so I've been manipulating teacher crack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, also watch What's Inside Pandora's Talk Box, episode 2, to come out when people can be in the same room with one another.
Well, ironically, I think the way we made that movie and probably the last movies is completely social distance because it's all green screen, 1-2 people in a room at a time.
That's true. Yeah. It might actually be easier just to have me and Erica and all the core group just set up a webcam, do a full shot, and set up our own green screens, and then you can.
I would love to do that. Like, actually get a budget where we have decent cameras. They could be cell phone, whatever, but make it easy for, like, say, 5-actor filmmaker friends. Each gets a green screen because they're like $30. Online. So that's a small budget. You get your lighting and all that and just make the movie that way.
When you're sitting at home because you can't gather with more than 10 people, think outside yourself. Do it for the movie.
Yeah. Watch the movie. And
we won the audience award, which,
Mm-hmm. The audience likes us.
So I'll do it for the movie.
Uh-huh.
It's a Chicago-based horror, crazy
comedy, romantic comedy.
Romance with some romance in it. There's some manhandling. There's plenty of blood.
Yes, plenty of big blood. Lots of menstrual blood and not menstrual blood.
Watch it out. Check it out. Do it for the movie. Hey, do it for the movie.
Do it for the movie. Do it for America. Or Japan or whatever. I don't give a shit.
This is the character I call Chicago Robert De Niro. Do it for the movie.
Do it for the movie.
Do it for the movie.
I love Chicago, Robert De Niro.
You talking to me? I'm here in Chicago.
Hey, do you guys want to see this movie? Then you should do it for the movie. If you want.
Should we do like a unison, like, so now enjoy the movie?
Yes.
You say so now, and then we'll both say, enjoy the movie.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So now, enjoy the movie. So now, enjoy the movie. Hey, Casey, and everyone else out there, do it for the movie. And enjoy
the show.
Yeah.
You know, I decided I was going to do it for the movie.
You took my line!
Tell us what you think about the movie. Call afterwards.
Yeah, give us a little 1-800 do it for the movie.
1-800 do it for the movie.com. / do it for the movie.
Do it for the movie. Oh, what has Chicago done to us, Casey?
I don't know if it's Chicago or essentially being locked in our house for 2 months.
Well. Honestly, my life hasn't changed that much. I'm sure.
It is pathetic how well I've adjusted to not really ever leaving the house.
Well, let me pretend to cut, edit, end here.
Like the starting of Persona.
This is not how Persona starts.
Starts with the film reel.
Maybe. Oh, we could do Persona right now. Put your face on the side.
It starts with the arc light of a film reel.
You could be Liv Ullmann, I'll be the blonde chick. I know you look more like the blonde. You gotta go lower. All right.
Enjoy.
The movie.
It's not going to get better than that.
Just watch the fucking movie.
Just watch